extreme to the other, and a council that's about to penalise a woman who cleared her property of trees and bush in an effort to protect her home against bushfires. Here's Rowan Wen.
I think it's only a question of when it happens, not if it happens.
We'd like to see the Mayor, please, if we can. We're from Today Tonight.
It'd be nice if we had a council that assisted us instead of prosecuting us.
Ratepayer Kay Doyle stands to lose half of her property, and all because she was trying to protect her life. Begin with.
If I had to do that replanting, the CFA told me that they would issue an order that I had to take it all out.
Kay refused to replant, so council took her to the Victorian Civil and Administrative Tribunal.
It's the legals battle that's been going on now for 12 months, so you can just imagine yourself how much solicitors cost. 2 days in VCAT.
Tens of thousands of dollars.
Tens of thousands of dollars.
I think it's the greatest waste of ratepayers' money.
Councillors Natalie Woodley and Belinda Clarkson say they can't believe the way council is treating Kay.
The bureaucrats run the show.
They say the issue of fire safety has sparked some of the most fiery debates in the Shire's history.
This is a person we are talking about, a resident who has been congratulated by her local CFA for showing the initiative of cleaning up her property and making it fire safe.
And yet council's punishing her.
And she's been punished, so what sort of messaging to our community?
When we took Kay to talk with Mayor Lex DeMann, that's him in the middle, we were told he was out. Was there any chance we could have a chat to the Mayor about it?
Well, you can ask the Mayor about that.
We can't find the Mayor.
Oh, that's exactly right.
And interestingly, DeMann isn't just Mayor. He's also a bigwig in the local CFA, prompting this advice from Kay.
Get out more. Go and look at these properties before you start making these decisions. I believe it's in-house politics, and they're basically, I'm a scapegoat.
3 years ago, Kay bought this Panton Hill home in Melbourne's northeast and quite sensibly wanted to make it safe.
Property is at the top of a hill,
sure,
and should there be a fire, it would actually rush straight up this hill.
So last year, Kay set about clearing the wild blackberry bushes growing at the bottom of her hill.
There was a mass of blackberries, and within the blackberry there was Bergen, which is a type of tea tree.
Right.
I went in to do a clearing and cleared all the blackberries with a Roundup poison, and as a result of that I lost quite a bit of the Bergen.
And that's where council's bureaucrats waded in. Before Kay knew it, she'd received a visit from a local enforcement officer and a solicitor who told her she'd break the law.
His comments were that he was not interested in my fire safety. He was an enforcement officer and his job was to enforce the planning scheme.
The problem wasn't the blackberries, it was the Bergen or tea tree. According to council, Kay needed a permit to clear those shrubs, even though they'd become entangled in the berry bushes.
But we're not talking about gum trees. We're not talking about removal of gum trees. We're talking about removal of an extremely fire hazardous shrub.
But regardless, council insisted Kay had misused her land and would now have to hand over a large part of her property as punishment.
What you see now is the way I bought the property.
And how much of this land the council want to take back as punishment?
50%.
Half of this land they want to take back?
Yes.
That's right. Council expected Kay to control of 2.5 hectares of her 5-hectare property so they could replant it, including sections like this one that were cleared before she bought the place. What will that do to the property values for your land?
Well, I'm losing half the property, so yeah, it's going to cost me hundreds of thousands.
That's extraordinary.
That's criminal.
And incredibly, council is also insisting Kay plant tea tree bushes just 5 metres away from her house.